Good evening, everyone. Okay, good evening. Thanks for attending. We spot on time, 9 p.m. UK time. I think that's around 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Pacific Standard Time over in the US. I got Patrick Moore on the call, on the hangout with myself as well. We're going to be keeping this every 2 weeks. We may start to do it every week and see how things go. And because we've got a really good promotion, which Patrick is going to explain tonight, where we could all end up in Benidorm in Spain. So looking really excited to that. So what I'm going to do is normally I go through a bit of an update on myself, but Patrick's got about an hour of his time tonight, just over the hour. So I want to get straight into this, and Patrick's going to go through a presentation on cryptocurrency, the history of cryptocurrency, and then get straight to the point and talk about what this incredible product we got tonight, Capricoin. And this is getting my 100% attention over in the foreseeable future. And this is my sort of number one cryptocurrency. I'm involved in a few others. I am involved in Bitcoin as well, but Capricoin is right up there. And this is getting my, in fact, more attention than Bitcoin. So so you're going to see me guys promoting this in over the next, obviously the foreseeable future, and get lots of emails off me. So I'm going to keep you up to date with what's going on here within this, within the Vizionary Capricoin sort of setup, you know. So anyway, Patrick, I'm going to pass straight over to you. I know we're short of time, and if you want to quickly go through one of your presentations on Vizionary and the Capricoin product, and then we can go straight into that promotion of what's on offer in September out in Benidorm, Spain. Mm-hmm. And then we can answer any questions at the end. Okay, sounds Patrick, great. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, then Patrick, over to you, my friend.
All right, perfect. Welcome everybody here today. Like I said, I do have about an hour here. Ideally, I'd like to do this under an hour and get all that information that you need under this hour. And there's a lot to talk about here. And if you were here at the beginning of the call, I mentioned that we're pitched on opportunities every day, but we don't always take the time, and there's so many opportunities, we don't have the time to evaluate every single company out there and spend the time to really understand what the companies are. And over the last decade of working in the home business, really getting my first start with a computer at age 13, when my dad taught me how to build a website, and I realized this is where the future of business and everything is. I mean, at 13 I didn't know much, but I had this intuition that I'm going to be on the internet for a long time and could potentially turn this into a career. And here we are, 20 years later. I'm 33 now. And so I've been around the internet for a long time, seen a lot of opportunities. My first MLM experience was when I was 18 years old. And so what I want to share with you here tonight is something that's never been done before. This is something that's available and affordable to the masses, something where we look at the industry stats and most people are failing in the industry. This is the first opportunity I've seen where we can flip the stats around, whereas instead of 3% having success, we're going to talk about the 97% of people that can have success in this opportunity. So I'm going to share my screen right now. And let's see, it's this screen. And can you see the Vizionary presentation, Adrian?
That's looking good, yeah.
Okay, so it's in full screen here. So the company that we're going to talk about here today is Vizionary, and not our product, but the byproduct of what we can create with our technology is called the Capricoin. Excuse me, the Capricoin. And this is a cryptocurrency or a digital currency. You might be familiar with the term Bitcoin. Well, it's had quite a bit of success. It's starting to catch on. Hundreds of thousands of businesses are now realizing what Bitcoin is, and it's equivalent to all other currency. What we are doing here is we're not trying to be another Bitcoin. We're trying to improve upon the current model of the cryptocurrency world and be innovative and do things that have never been done. And ideally, we want to become the Visa and the MasterCard of the cryptocurrency world. So try to wrap your head around that right now. I'm going to try to break that whole concept down in the next 30, 45 minutes here. And so you can really understand that you're not getting paid off of telling somebody to buy a lotion or a potion or a diet product, but literally getting paid off the unconscious movement of money that happens whether or not you're around. So we have a business that's worth $80 trillion. It's larger than all network marketing opportunities combined. It's larger than most industries combined because it's the circulation of money. So every business that is very successful disrupts an industry, right? You've got like certain diet products come out and it's these new revolutionary, whatever the new thing, the ketones or whatever that is, right? That's like the hot new trend. And so that revolutionized the multi-billion-dollar diet industry, which is very profitable. Then you got technology and all different types of things. We are going after the largest industry in the world, which is the financial industry, the circulation and the movement of money globally, between people, between businesses, between governments, between banking institutions, between everybody. So when you look at the power and when you can bring a more efficient technology to disrupt industries that our grandparents have known, let's take an example like Uber or Airbnb. You've got the Airbnb industry, which is essentially a hospitality industry, right? You've got the Marriott, the Hilton, all these major hotel chains have been around for decades. But overnight, people can create websites and mobile apps like Uber, the fastest growing company in the history of the world, where a mobile app disrupted the transportation industry, a $12 billion industry, and it is the fastest growing hit company in the history of the world, valued at $50 billion. They have no taxis, no employees, as far as drivers are concerned, they don't own vehicles, right? They literally created a mobile app that connects people. So it's all about this, using our mobile technology to make business and the industries that we're currently used to more efficient. That's what Capricoin is all about. So I say that basically the most profitable company, the fastest growing company, is valued at $50 billion, and it disrupted a $12 billion transportation industry. We're about to disrupt an $80 trillion financial industry. So this is why I've dropped everything I'm doing. Like, I have other businesses and they generate me great income, but I've either left the companies, or if it's my own personal companies that I run, I've hired people to replace, because I do not want to spend any time on anything else but this, because there will be nothing bigger in our lifetime. I assure you that. Can you think of anything bigger than the circulation of money? Is there any industry bigger? I mean, you could talk about maybe the derivatives market and, the 1.5 quadrillion, but we don't even want to get the derivatives market. That's a shady game that the bankers play. But, let me get back on track here. The whole point is out of all the companies I've ever seen, we have something in front of us that's never been done, and we're disrupting one of the largest industries in the world. And we're going to be able to now bring a technology to the masses in a way that's never been done before at an affordable rate. So as far as these slides go, I might not be able, go through every one of these slides. I might bounce around here, but I'll hit on, absolutely the most important points. But as I'm talking about here, the $80 trillion financial and banking industry, largest market on the planet. This isn't a game changer. It's creating an entirely new game, new rules, new players. And more importantly, we're going to show you how ordinary people, not just the ultra rich, can get in on this once in a million opportunity that is upon us. Like I said, we've discussed the banking system. I just went over that for about 5 minutes and could have gone over these slides, but let's jump into this. So what are these two revolutionary technologies that all of us can profit from? Smartphones and peer-to-peer social platforms. So we're going to use the device that everybody uses every day anyway, right? Let's not try to change habits. Let's try to already be part of their everyday habits. Already the world is changing at such a fast pace, it's hard to keep up. We're overdue for technology to disrupt the financial industry. The banking system today is archaic. In more examples, as I was saying earlier, we got Uber, we got Facebook, Airbnb. If you're not familiar with Airbnb, it's basically where you can rent out room in your house. So if you've got a couch, if you've got an extra bedroom, you can now rent this. So the original owners could not afford a place to stay. And so they decided to start renting out their couch, called it couch surfing, basically, and launched this website, Airbnb, and all of a sudden it's a $25.5 billion company. It has no real estate. It doesn't have hundreds of thousands of employees. And compared to like the Marriott hotel chain, which has been around since 1957, it's a $19 billion business. So you can see that when you can disrupt industries with technology and cut costs and make things more efficient, look how fast we can scale this and grow this, and look how much more profitable this can be. And again, this is a $19 billion industry, not an $80 trillion industry. Here's the example of Uber I was referring to a few minutes ago. So Uber and Airbnb, like I said, are great examples that disrupted their industries. And these guys made 6,000% returns. The banking industry, as I said, is 1,000 times larger. And when you factor in the circulation of money, it's 10,000 times larger than the Uber market. So guys, I hope you understand how much potential we have here. So first I wanted to highlight like how big is this industry. Next, let's talk about what do we have? Why do people care? And how are we going to get people to adopt what we're going to bring to the table here? First thing is, as we said before, how technology is disrupting every industry. But let's take a look at these examples of companies where they're really taking and using technology and making the most advantage of it. So you've got Airbnb, the world's largest accommodation provider, owns no real estate. Alibaba, which is like Amazon if you're not familiar with them. They're in Asia. The most valuable retailer, has no inventory. Facebook, the world's most popular media owner, creates no content. Uber, the world's largest taxi company, owns no vehicles. And Bitcoin, the world's biggest bank, has no actual cash. So what will make smartphones and peer-to-peer platforms so revolutionary within the banking industry? Well, it's convenient, it's decentralized, it's faster, it's less expensive, it's safer, it's secure, it's private, it's anonymous. There's so many benefits to cryptocurrency that the general public just doesn't understand yet. And I equate this and compare this to the computer industry. Think about, 20 years ago, if you were, around and had a chance to, I don't know if you were one of the first to jump into computers, but I know most people were pretty resistant in the beginning, considering I was on the computer at age 13 building websites, and I was trying to sell websites to businesses, and they were like, oh, I don't need a website. And look at today, there's not a business out there that doesn't have a website. So at first you're going to be resistant to it, and you're either going to be able to jump, you're either going to jump on board and understand what we have here, or it's going to pass you up and you're going to kick yourself. Just like you probably kicked yourself at Microsoft and Apple and all those opportunities you missed out on. This is another one of those opportunities, but in my opinion, it's larger than all of those things combined. So if you missed out on the .com boom or the mobile app revolution or the social media revolution, this is bigger than all of that stuff combined. And I don't want to hype this up. I'm speaking factual here. When you look at the potential, the amount of revenue that's flowing through these industries, Our product is the circulation of money. That's what you get paid off of. With the computer industry, you get paid off of the computer industry. With the mobile app industry, you get paid off of the mobile app industry. But they need our product to actually function. So the money that's actually moving through these computer industries and the mobile industries, imagine getting paid off of that. That's what we're talking about here. So, how are fortunes made? By seeing trends before they happen. Smart people follow trends, wealthy people follow trends. And if you look at the millionaires and the billionaires right now, they are getting into cryptocurrency. Bill Gates says it's the future of money. And we all know what kind of a pioneer and visionary that Bill Gates was. He said, one day you guys are going to be using computers every day to work and communicate and all this. And we rolled our eyes and said, no, that's crazy. Well, now he has another vision. He's saying the future of money is digital currency. It's easier, it's faster, it's less expensive. There's so many benefits to the merchants, the end user, the sender, the receiver. It doesn't matter. And we're going to go over that here in a few minutes. Even Ben Bernanke, the former Federal Reserve chairman, cryptocurrencies may hold long-term promise, particularly if the innovation promotes a faster, more secure, and more efficient payment system, which it does. So we talk about cryptocurrency, but it's important that you understand why this is so important. Why it, at one point, if you're familiar with Bitcoin, it started at a fraction of a penny and shot as high as $1,300 a coin. Now, it wasn't there very long, but it shows that there's a demand for this coin, and so much of a demand that thousands of other cryptocurrency companies have launched trying to mimic the success of Bitcoin. Guess how many of them have been able to duplicate the success of Bitcoin? None. You want to know why? Because they've done nothing different than Bitcoin. So why are we going to be different? Why are we, the 2634th coin? Why are we going to be different than all the other ones? It's because we're bringing this mainstream. We're now taking mobile technology. We have a next generation cryptocurrency technology, the latest algorithms. We've made it affordable for the masses to accumulate the coins. We've made it a way for you to download a mobile app for free and move money between people instantly. Now, we're already moving money digitally. In fact, 99 out of $100 that you spend is already being spent digitally. It could be credit or debit cards or electronic check or paying online or paying on your phone. So we're already used to that. Yet this money is not owned, managed, or controlled by you, but by banks and credit card companies. So that's the big difference here is the ownership of your money. We're taking we're launching our own, think of it like an international savings account, an international economy outside of the jurisdiction in the hands of the greedy and manipulative governments around the world that have a lot of restrictions, a lot of control on your money. And at the end of the day, they own your money. Go read the bank laws, and it's going to say when you deposit money, 1, you're now paying to deposit money. 2, they own your money. So that means bank bail-ins are in effect. You've heard of bailouts. That's when the government, basically comes in and saves the day. Well, now it's the people are going to have to come in and save the day because they're no longer going to be doing the bailouts. It's bank bail-ins. Who's got the money? How we need to pay our bills. We need to do this. So you don't need to worry about that because now we're putting the money and the power back in the hands of the people. You own the money. Nobody at any time can come and just move money out of your account. The government can't, like I said, it's an international savings account. It's equivalent to all other currencies. We are recognized by most of the governments of the world. The only 2 are China and Russia, questionable. Of course, the rest of the governments of the world are saying we love cryptocurrency. And I'm not saying China and Russia aren't on board. It's just they're the last to come on board. So everybody else recognizes this as currency because we're at a point now, and I don't want to get into like the macroeconomic issues of the world, but we're at a point where we need to start looking at the fiscal, financial issues that are happening, the bankruptcy, the looming debt crisis, and have a plan B. You can't be hundreds of trillions of dollars in debt as a country and just get out of it. You know, we're at the point of no return, and we were at the point of no return in 2008. You want to know why we've lasted another 6 or 8 years? It's because we just had multiple rounds of quantitative easing where they just print money out of thin air. Our money's not backed by anything. Go read out, any country in history that went bankrupt, and you're going to find out it's because they took their money off of the gold standard and printed unlimited amounts of money, created inflation, and devalued their currency to where they lost their purchasing power. So everything around them has doubled in price. It's happening right now around the world. But I don't want to get into that side of it, but that's just one benefit to owning cryptocurrency is if you don't have faith in your currency, in your home, and you're concerned, and go to Greece, go to Italy, go to Argentina, Zimbabwe. These countries right now are in a currency crisis where they wake up and everything around them has doubled in price, but their paycheck is staying the same. Guess what is getting them out of this crisis right now? Cryptocurrency, where the banks are limiting them to only withdraw so much money because the bank bail-ins have occurred in certain countries in Europe. They are having to resort to cryptocurrency. So these cryptocurrency ATM machines are popping up and allowing their families to now funnel in up to 1,000 euros a day. You can't live off the 40 euros a day that the bank is giving you, but now you can have 1,000 euros a day in cryptocurrency outside of the hands of the government. So no matter what happens to your currency, your money is protected. And I would say most likely, the value would increase, because if everybody loses faith in their currency, what are they going to do? They're going to jump into something that's secure, and they're going to see cryptocurrency. And then the demand is going to be higher, which is going to drive the value up. So not only are you protecting your money, but now you have a place where your money can grow. If you would have put $100 in Bitcoin back in 2009, you'd have $4.65 million today off $100. So there's nothing, you talk about Uber, their 6,000% returns doesn't compare to putting $100 and getting $4.65 million. So I, again, stayed on one slide here for a while, but to talk about, the acceptance of Bitcoin, over 400,000 places are accepting it. And it's not just little businesses, it's places that we all know. And this was actually, last year it was 400,000. They said they're going to have 1 million places they anticipate to accept Bitcoin this year. So the world is catching on. It's still very, very new. When I go out with my friends, they tell me that, oh, I guess you're not eating or drinking tonight because they don't accept Capricoin or Bitcoin. And we all laugh. But, at the end of the day, I'm going to have the last laugh. I know it, because we're going to be able to provide something to the merchants here that no other merchant, no other, when I say merchant, I'm talking about like businesses, business owners, either, the corporate giants of the world or the small mom and pop shops. We're going to be able to offer something to them that no other merchant processor can provide. And we're going to talk about that here in just a second. So we're going on 25 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I just want to do a time check here. So as I said before, this was when the price was $425 a coin. Today, I think it's like $460. The other day it was $468. So at $468, you'd have $4.68 million if you put $100 back in 2009. That's the easy math. If it's 440, you'd have 4.4 million. And so there's nothing else out there like it. Now, this is not an investment. We're not guaranteeing anything. There's no pro formas. We're not going to say here that the value is going to shoot up to the price of Bitcoin. I can, however, tell you that we're doing something that no other cryptocurrency has ever done, and we are breaking every single record on the cryptocurrency exchange. We're usually about the 5th best performing coin right now out of thousands, and there's days where we've done more volume than Bitcoin. There aren't many coins out there that are having that type of success. In fact, about 98% of them are less than, I don't know, some of them are less than a fraction of a penny. Most of them are less than a fraction of a penny. And we were able to literally hit a dime in our first week on the exchange. It took Bitcoin 4 years to hit a dime. So there's a lot of things happening right now where we've had time to evaluate Bitcoin and say we love what Bitcoin's doing. We're not knocking Bitcoin, but it has some challenges. And there's delays, there's fees, there are size, growth restrictions. There is very, very expensive operational costs. We're talking right now over $40 million a month. And that's downward pressure on the value of the coin. And it's going to continue to get more expensive as the coin goes up and there's more demand. So the network, think of it like the prototype that accidentally got released, and they wish they could have brought it back and fixed some things that they just didn't anticipate as their product literally opened up and launched the cryptocurrency industry. There was nothing before Bitcoin. So Bitcoin launched the cryptocurrency as it's known today. And you can imagine if you thought of this idea and you're like, oh, I want to create this invention and release it to the world. Do you think the very first thing that you create is going to be the one that you want to release to the world? Or don't you think you'd want to maybe do some, consumer research and do some test groups and get feedback? How do we improve this? And they didn't have a chance to do that. So we've had 5-6 years now to review, analyze, see how we can improve upon it. And we're the first in the world to integrate cryptocurrency and offer you the ability to move any amount of money to anywhere instantly without fees. And we're the first to offer a cashback solution, all integrated, all offered to people and businesses at zero cost, ever. We will never charge anybody a penny to download the app, send money, or receive money. So when I say we have a tool, a solution that businesses are not going to be able to refuse, the irresistible offer that the merchant processors of the world is not going to be able to offer, because how do they make their money? Fees, right? Oh, there's a credit card transaction fee, and there's a swipe fee, and there's a percentage fee, and there's a Friday fee. And so it's like, that's how they make their money. Well, we don't make our money that way. That's just one of the tools that we offer at no cost to circulate the movement of money. So you might be asking like, okay, well, how do you actually get paid off the movement of money if there's no cost then? And we'll go ahead and get into that. So jump to that. So here we are, introducing Capricoin, a new global currency positioned to be a key player and dominant force in the cryptocurrency industry. How is Capricoin better? Bitcoin has a delay in conversion to global currencies. Capricoin is a second-generation cryptocurrency and has instant global transactions. So if I had $100 million, I can move this over to Adrian and he can have it in 3 seconds. Tell me how easy it would be to go to your bank if you had $100 million and move it over overseas. And how much would they charge you, and how long would it take, and what kind of scrutiny and criticism would you get? And they'd be, you probably have to fill out a book just to answer their questions on why you're moving $100 million. Not here. I open up my mobile phone, I press, I type in his username, type in $100 million and enter my password and hit send. He gets a notification in less than 3 seconds, and now he's got that money. It can then be exchanged into any currency. So if you're a business owner This is where it gets really exciting, because as I said, we have, business owners have all these fees, right? Credit card fees, transaction fees, merchant processing fees. So we can eliminate that. However, let's say you go to a business and you're like, hey, do you accept Capricoin? They say, no, I have no clue what that is. You get them to download that app. One, it's a free app that you got that business to download. You're coded to that business for life. All the movement of money that happens in that business, it's coded to you. Well, let's say you try to pay with Capricoin and they're like, I love the idea that I can cut my costs, but I don't know what this Capricoin thing is. Oh, that's fine. They can exchange it instantly into their own fiat government issued currency right there with zero fees. So this now allows for a boundaryless currency where I can go anywhere in the world. I can now travel, take my phone, and now we have I don't want to call it, I don't like the term, a one world currency, but now we have a currency that is able to communicate with every country in the world and exchange in real time into your home currency. So I can go to China and buy something with Capricoin and not have to go get, cash or whatever, the yuan or the yen. I always get those two mixed up. I think it's yen. And not have to go pay the exchange rates and not have to hold cash on me. And now I just pull out my phone and send it over, and that merchant gets it. And then they're like, yeah, I love the Capricoin. I'm just going to keep holding on to the Capricoin. It's growing in value here. Or they're like, no, I need cash. All right. I need the yen. All right. They swap it out and they exchange it, and they never pay a fee for that. On top of that, we're going to give them a free marketing tool. So this is how we're going to incentivize the active usage, the adoption, the getting customers to come in, because I imagine this is going to be such a great offer. We're going to be able to save merchants so much money and drive business to them that they're going to be asking their customers to start downloading this app and paying with Capricoin instead, because they're saving money. So they're going to be doing a lot of the legwork for us. If you can save $5,000 to $10,000 a year on merchant cost, it's worth it to tell somebody, hey, scan this QR code and download this. It's as simple as that. You could have a little thing on your register or on your desk and say, scan this, you'll download this, and now you're coded to that person for life. So I wanted to talk about the I'll go back to it here. So yeah, the cash back. This is where the money comes in. So you could come into the business and you can build the binary, the networking side of the business, but you can also download the app for free and then go tell your friends and your family and your coworkers and to download the app for free, and basically you give them the link and they download it for free from you. You're coded to them, and when they go and start shopping and getting cash back rewards, you're going to earn a percentage of the cash back rewards. So 75% is going to go to that customer. So if you come in and you buy, a $4 item, you're going to get 75, whatever that cash back is. If it's 10%, then you're going to get 75% of that back, and the other 25% is going to be distributed among a group of people, the networkers. It's not going to go to the company. The company also will not take a penny on the cashback rewards. So you're probably thinking, wow, this is great. They're giving away 100% of the money. How does the company make money? Because we don't sell the coin to you. As I said, that's a byproduct. We sell you mining time. Now, I'm not going to get into this, too extensively, but just understand that in order to mine a Bitcoin, in order to generate a Bitcoin, what you need to do is spend about $20,000 on computers and servers, and then go out and learn how to program your computer to solve these formulas in cyberspace that then produce a coin, right? The average person has not caught on to this. It's very expensive. You got to, it's just, this is why hardly anybody knows about it, because it's such a rigorous process to even get involved in the first place. So we understand that is one, very challenging. Obviously, not everybody's going to want to spend 20 grand to get into the Bitcoin game. So what we do is we sell automated mining technology. You buy as much mining time as you want. Our servers do the work for you. It produces the Capricoin. That's what we sell. That's how the company makes money. You're buying mining time. That's also, because that's our product, that's how you make money as well in the networking side. And we'll go ahead and touch on that in a second. But this right here is a really important thing to understand, because there's a lot of companies that you're probably going to see start popping up, because as cryptocurrency becomes popular, people, whether they understand the business or not, they want to capitalize on this industry. Just like, the .com boom guys, the guys that made $1 million, a lot of them had no clue what they were doing. They just kind of threw some stuff up and made a bunch of money. A lot of people were also, knew what they were doing and set up scams and got people and, manipulated people and got a lot of money out of them. I'm seeing that happen right now in the cryptocurrency space. I've seen it happen with a few companies now, and some of the biggest companies out there right now, I don't understand how they are still operating, because in my eyes, they're not legal. What makes us legal? Being on an exchange, being recognized by the governments of the world as real currency. Otherwise, you're not currency. You're not a cryptocurrency. And this legitimizes and verifies that you're legal, that you're actually a real cryptocurrency, that you can take a profit and take a capital gain from the currency without committing securities fraud and potentially going to jail. So think about that. If you're reviewing this company and reviewing other companies, think about that before you spend your money on any of these companies out there. So there's something else I was going to show you. Did I go past it? 100% safe. So as I said, we can do tens of millions or hundreds of millions of dollars. You can go to capricoin.org and learn all about this, the blockchain, and we haven't gone into that. We might have to cover that another day, but that's what this whole thing runs on. That's what it's really just as important as the cryptocurrency, the ability to move money so seamlessly. It's literally equivalent and just as important as that, which is the underlying software, which is a humanless, trustless system that does not need managers and CPAs and lawyers and people that you traditionally would pay to watch over your money, right? You gotta take care of your people and make sure they're taking care of you. So you got to pay them out. Well, now with the blockchain, you don't need that. So down the road, all those people you're hiring and paying those high dollar amounts to, that's completely unnecessary when you've got the blockchain, because now it verifies the transactions for you. And it's not just the person that you sent the money to, but the network. Multiple computers are going to have to verify that transaction and then talk to each other and agree and say, yes, this transaction just took place. Then it keeps a recorded note in a ledger that's available for anybody to see. So if money starts moving around, let's say $100 million or $1 trillion gets moved, and right now in our economy, if $1 trillion disappears, everybody shrugs their shoulders and starts pointing fingers, right? Nobody can ever, be pinpointed, because there's never evidence to pinpoint them, because they're very good in covering their tracks. Well, you can't do that with the blockchain. So all the greed and manipulation and the debt crisis and all this stuff, that could have not happened if we had the blockchain. So this is like one of the most profound financial technological advances we've ever seen. And I can almost say that of the all the countries that have ever gone bankrupt, this could have prevented it. That's how impactful this technology is. So if you want to understand that better, there's lots of websites. When you go out there, and we've made videos on it. When you sign up with Vizionary, we have a whole education back office teaching you all about the blockchain and the cryptocurrency and all that stuff. So CapriPay has the ability to convert Capricoin to US dollars, euro, yuan, or any other country's currency in real-time transactions. No other cryptocurrency has this technology. This app is now available for download, by the way, to Vizionary members. I imagine any day now we're going to open this up to the public. We're that close. There's a lot of things coming together here.
Any day.
Any day. Like I don't even know. It could literally happen tomorrow. It won't, because but it could be next week. Is as far as I'm with all the stuff that's happening. I know. It's the way I see it is this could be released now, but there are other things that they're working on to release all at the same time. So everything's kind of, the perfect launch, but I imagine it's ready at this point. We've been testing it out here for, jumping way ahead.
And I'm assuming there's thousands of different coins out there. This is the unique selling point with Capricoin, CapriPay, this app. That's what's unique about this.
No other cryptocurrency in the world has anything like this.
Right.
We already have merchants who are saying, yes, I see the value in this. I want this. And they are putting these, stickers on their window. And this is the first coffee shop in the world to accept a payment with Capricoin through the mobile app to buy a cup of coffee.
Where is that? In the US?
No, this is in George. It's in South Africa.
Right. So there's a lot of questions coming in, Patrick. When?
All right. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into. I kind of went kind of long on the presentation here. I know you want me to cover the trip, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's cover that.
Well, we've got lots of questions as well, so I got a few written down ready.
Okay, I'll go through this quick here. Okay, guys. So I apologize. I'm going to cut that presentation short, but there's videos that we've done in the past where we've covered all of this extensively, and Adrian can send you the link to his YouTube channel. We do this every other Thursday. So if you want to learn, about the compensation, how to get paid as a customer, how to get paid, for the mobile apps, building your team, all that stuff, then we've covered that in other videos. So what I want to cover right now is the trip that's coming up here. So
basically, this trip to Benidorm in Spain, where I've been a few times, a lovely place, Benidorm. Is it open to the public or just active affiliates?
Well, as far as I know, you can buy your way there if you don't qualify for the trip, but I don't know if I think it's for active affiliates only, but I'll double check on that. But you can, obviously like bring your spouse and stuff like that, but it's as far as you coming, you got to be in the business. I'm pretty sure, because it is a leadership conference. So we don't want people that aren't actually there. This is a trip where you can qualify and you can essentially earn a flight and airfare. And when you see these pictures of this place, you are going to be blown away. Last year in September, we went and we were in Benidorm, Spain. And it was about 25 of us. And this is the pictures for this year. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at this place. I thought last year the 5-star resort that we stayed on the Mediterranean was just phenomenal, and this place blows it away. This is like a palace. So this is in Benidorm, Spain. Just a beautiful country, and you can see right on the water here. September, good time to go. Here's the outside pool. We'll be staying here. So just just amazing. I'm so excited for this trip. This is coming up here in September, and you can, like I said, you can earn a free flight, free hotel, or free stay here. I believe it's 4 or 5 days for you and your spouse if you qualify. So you can either qualify for yourself or for a little bit more, and we'll talk about the qualifications here in a second. You can bring your spouse. And if you like golf, there are 2 golf courses nearby. So I'm definitely going to be hitting that up. You might not see me around anywhere but the golf course. But look at this place. Isn't this just amazing?
Very nice, yeah.
So, Adrian, I know I'll see you out there.
Yeah, I'll be there, definitely, yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot of pictures, but I could do that for a while. So let's go back into how to actually get there. Okay, so the dates are September 8th to the 12th. You know, you go there, you meet everybody. There'll be a couple days of meetings and some kind of recognition. We'll do a farewell dinner. We'll do a little bit of team building and sightseeing, and then you know, kind of just have fun the rest of the time. Here's the place. You can go to the link. I can post that here if you want to see that link. It's going to take me actually. I wonder if I can right click. Yeah, there we go. Post that in here. Okay.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Keep going back to that. Okay, qualifications. So, event tickets are 198 euros. You can either purchase with your commissions, or you can also earn it. You can either purchase a ticket with online money or make a personal product package sale of 3,000 CV. You need to claim your ticket if you qualify. This reward can be attained twice for your spouse or your business partner, and then you got to be KYC approved. So
what is 3,000 CV for the people who don't know?
So that would essentially be 2 platinum packages.
Right.
Because it's 1,500 CV per platinum package. So
to recruit 2 people that come in with 2 platinum packages, which is 1,997 euros each, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. And then that will get you your $200 ticket, and then the hotel room with breakfast and dinner for 1 person is going to be 15,000 CV. If you want to bring a spouse, it's going to be 20,000 CV. You can also have pocket money and have your travel expenses covered. So if you get 10,000 CV, you'll get 500 euros. You get 20,000 CV, you'll get 1,000 euros spending money while you're there. Rules not valid for a China region. It has to be from your own personal sales, not your team volume. It has to be from your personal accounts. Must claim your rewards for this promotion by July 25th. Cannot transfer rewards to members. You can choose to claim the hotel reward without qualifying. Okay, I don't think we need to go into that. Let's scroll down. Oh, at the bottom. So, yep, that's it. Okay. Any questions on that? It's pretty easy, right? You know, it's
okay, and that's about 4 months. 4 months to do that. 4 months. It's a couple of months to do that.
2 months.
To achieve that.
You got 2 months. April 25th to July 24th.
Right. Okay. Let's go through these quick. Let's give me something.
That's 3 months, isn't it? May, June.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
3 months. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead. Yeah, let's get to those questions here.
Yeah, got a lot of questions. When can we actually use to buy things, real products? You know, I think Azad was asking that question.
Well, soon. Like, you can start getting merchants. You can't bring them on board, but you can start dropping seeds, planting the seed. Be like, hey, this is coming. This is going to cut your expenses. This is going to be a free advertising tool. Instead of paying for advertising, now you can reward your customers to incentivize them to come shop with you versus your competition. And this could be like a week away, 2 weeks away, maybe a couple of weeks. They don't, tell me exact dates, but we're very, very close. It's more about releasing the other parts along with this mobile app, having the training that's necessary, having the marketing and the collateral that you guys need to go out and efficiently share this with people. So we're really, you guys are here at the very beginning, which is very good here. It's wide open. Nobody knows about this. There's I think 3 merchants that have actually signed up on board that are, if you go to capricoinmerchants.com, you can see maybe they've added some. I can show you here on my site since I'm screen sharing still.
So it's our job basically as affiliates and to get this out to the merchants. Is that right? Or
it is. Yep, 3 items. Yep. So there's gonna, think of it like almost like Yelp and social media and the cashback rewards, like all those cool tools that merchants and businesses use, all integrated in one app, and a merchant processor that's not going to charge them a penny. So we're going to be able to combine the best marketing tools, the best merchant tools, and put them all in one mobile app that's completely free for people to use. And you're going to be able to go on and follow businesses kind of like you would on social media, like they got their pages, you can follow them. And now merchants can send out offers and drive business. And so that's coming. So get businesses, on board with the idea that it's coming, but just, we can't sign them up quite yet.
Okay, so we physically got to walk into businesses and get people interested in installing the app within their shop.
Yeah, and it's free. You're going to open up a little QR code on your phone and you say, hey, scan this. Now, boom, you're coded to them. They sign up. Now, what I would suggest is, especially in the beginning, is create a strong foundation of merchants that believe in Capricoin, that also come in Vizionary and see the long-term picture here. Not just a way to make money off the coin value going up, but literally getting a business on board that loves it so much that every customer walks in the door, they're like, hey, have you heard of Capricoin? Download this free app, and they're saving them money. They're getting a community of people that they can now network and send offers to. I see that kind of happening, and I've already got merchants. Those are the merchants I'm talking to right now that understand it. I don't want to bring somebody on board that's just that, in the beginning isn't going to be doing much with it.
And how do you make the money? Azad is asking if it's free, why it's free. How do you actually make money from an affiliate point of view? How do you actually make money if it's free?
Well, we don't, like I said, we don't make money with CapriPay, Capricoin, or anything like that. 100% of the cash back goes back into the network. Where we make money is we sell mining time. That's the technology that we sell at Vizionary. Vizionary and Capricoin are independent from each other. So let's say in 10 years something happens and the government's like, oh, we don't like Vizionary. You guys, we don't want you mining anymore. Whatever it is, they come up with some new law. Capricoin is independent and protected and is still used every day between people and businesses. So Vizionary is the vehicle that we're using to launch Capricoin and release Capricoin to the world, and that's where their money's being generated from the mining time.
Right. Okay. So that's as an affiliate then within Vizionary. That's where the money is made for promoting mining time.
Too. Yep.
Okay. How do we? A lot of questions. All these different coins out there. Lots of different coins out there. How do we know which? Lots of scams out there within the cryptocurrency niche. How easy is it to tell whether a coin is for real or is possibly a scam?
I mean, I don't know. It depends on who you talk to as far as like what kind of information they're going to give you. The companies I'm talking about, I'm not getting the information that I want to hear. They say one thing, but they can't validate or verify what they say. And that right there, I'm going to question, and I can't stand behind it. I can't promote it. I can't put my name behind it. If I'm going to question the legalities to something and nobody can prove or verify, or you're going to give me excuses on why you're not doing it certain ways, when it's like, this is the one thing that you need to do to tell the world that you're legal and you're not willing to do it. No, thanks. So that's where I'm at with all these other currencies, is they're not willing to go on these exchanges and not just let their internal, group of people that have an agenda to drive the value up dictate the value of the coin, but we're letting the world dictate the value of our coin. It's not just, the however many tens of thousands of people that are in the business. No, it's everybody around the world can now buy and sell and control the value of the coin. However, that's the problem. Right now, we are another Bitcoin. Until we release this app, we're going to have the same volatility. Bitcoin hit a high of $30 at one point and dropped back down to $1, and then went up to 1,300 something and then dropped back down to 200. We do not want that roller coaster effect. We want something where if we can provide this mobile app and we can provide the easiest, least expensive way to move any amount of money to anybody, anywhere, we know that the activity of our cryptocurrency is going to increase. And that's what these exchanges look at. So they're going to see, tens of thousands, millions, tens of millions, maybe one day hundreds of millions of dollars moving daily because people are exchanging money. And that right there, that's when the value is just, it's going to shoot up.
So I got this on my, I'm sharing my screen now, Patrick, and we got this exchange called World Coin Index.
This is not an exchange.
No, sorry, not exchange. So it's Coinbase and Bitstamp exchanges, isn't it? This is, what do they call this World Coin Index? What is this? A list of top cryptocurrencies?
Forgot. It starts with like a regulated, or no, that's not. I forgot what the name of what they classify this is, but this isn't the exchange. No. This is just something that's going to show you the real live value of all the currencies, and this website is tied into the exchanges that where it derives.
So all these coins on here are real cryptocurrency coins which are tradable. Is that right?
Yes, and you can see right.
Yeah. I've categorized this from a market cap point of view, and Bitcoin is number 1, 6.67 billion, and Capricoin is more or less number 5 with 98 million. And we got Ethereum and number 2, Ripple and Litecoin.
Yeah, so we're typically in the 5 best performing coins.
So what does that mean then? Obviously, we number 27 from a coin point of view, but number 5 more or less from what does the market cap mean? Just explain to people what's this market cap? 98 million compared to 6.67 billion with Bitcoin.
It's the amount of money that's circulating. Essentially, it's the amount of money that's available. You look at some of these coins and they might be worth like a couple dollars a coin, but their market cap might be like $12,000, $15,000 or something crazy. But this shows you that there's that much activity of volume that's happening in Capricoin. That's why it's performing so well. It's 49 cents. It's not, it's not very high right now, but we've had some highs and lows. But like I said, we're at that moment where we've been on the exchange less than a year and we haven't released this app yet. When we get this app released, we're going to be able to, I can't say control, but I can definitely say stabilize it a little better and not have the crazy spikes, and be able to create kind of a long-term consistent growth. That's going to be very enjoyable.
This video, Ripple is only 0.006. That's not even 1 cent Ripple, and that's got a market cap of 229 million. So, right. What's the difference? What's the difference there?
I don't know much about Ripple. It's been around for a while. I can't really speak on that. I don't know why that's pretty low.
So, but a lot of these graphs here, like Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin's up and down. It's had a big drop in the last couple of hours, isn't it? The last couple of hours it's dropped, isn't it?
That's a 7-day graph.
Yeah.
It's at what, 447. So yeah, I mean, it hit a high of 468 this week, I think is what I saw.
So why would I've seen a few coins, there's a few coins out there, and different ones seem to be popping up all the time. They're not on this exchange, and the reason they saying that is because they want to mine at least 80% of the coins within their platform, internal platform, before they go public. So, for example, one particular coin has only mined 26% of its coins, so that's why it doesn't want to go public. It's waiting until it mines 80% of its coins before it wants to come onto an exchange, onto a platform like this, WorldCoin Index. What do you say about that? What's the? I can't understand that. Can you?
I don't understand the reasoning. I have a feeling, and I've asked a few people who are actually in the know in the cryptocurrency space, and I've been told that when, you know, the value is that much, if they're not able to verify that they have a blockchain, which is, I told you, the very profound technology and software that this whole thing runs on, which is a trustless system. You don't need humans to run it. Not just an accounting system, an advanced accounting system. No, it has to be the real blockchain. That's the only way to get on these exchanges. So I know companies that are trying to launch in the United States right now that they can't. They're not getting the green light to do it. And I believe, of course, you know, it's not really public information, but why can't they? If they claim that they're a cryptocurrency company, why can't they get on the exchange? Why is the government stopping them? Why were we able to do it when we verified that we have a blockchain? So let's say they get their 80%, whatever they want to call it, mined. Wait, what is that? Are you calling me?
It's okay, yeah, go
on. Okay. And then let's say they go and try to get on the exchange. Well, if they don't have a blockchain, they're going to have to start over. Their coin is going to be worth zero, whatever value it is.
You've got these coins out there which start as zero value, say 12 months ago. Now they've hit around $5 or $6. So when they want to come onto a regulated exchange, they're gonna have to start at zero again, aren't they?
And here's another thing: they cannot liquidate their coins right now. They can't profit from their coins. None of these cryptocurrency companies I've seen out there are going to allow you the very next day to sell your coins and take 100% of the profit without restriction.
Yeah, that's a good point, because let me just show you this other this is an exchange, Bittrex, isn't it? Which is on my screen now.
This is the exchange, yes.
Yeah, as you can see, I got 23,000.
I have about 5 minutes left here, just so you know.
Okay, 5 minutes left. I got 23,000 Capricoins here, haven't I? Right?
Yeah.
If I want to sell these 23,000 Capricoins, I can just sell them, and the money's in my account today. I'm not restricted, am I, on the amount I can withdraw?
Yeah, you could sell all 23,000 right now, and basically, as soon as somebody says yes, I want to buy those 23,000, or if somebody wants to buy 5,000, and then the rest of them, or however many, you basically put them up for sale. And as long as you're asking a fair price, because you can pretty much ask whatever price you want, as long as it's the going rate, then you're going to sell them like quickly. And yeah, then you've got that number in Bitcoin, and then you cash that out, and you've made whatever profit you made on that.
Okay, then Patrick, you say you got a few minutes. I know we got Valerie on tonight, and she's asked about this staking and about the external wallet. Have you got time to explain what that is?
Yes. So staking, essentially, the Bitcoin miners, you want to know why they get into it. It's because they get free coins. So they spend all this money to prop up their network, and it's costing them, like I said, 20 grand to buy the computers, and then they got to go out and learn all this stuff and then go program their computers to do this. So they put a lot of time and energy and invest a lot of their own money into getting this off the ground. So the network rewards them because it's costing $500 a month in energy. So in the beginning, the network would produce thousands of coins to the miners. Well, they were valued at a fraction of a penny. You get thousands a week. Today, you're looking at one a month maybe. And the reason why is because the value has gone up, and these algorithms get more and more difficult to solve. So the whole thing is we know that the average person, if we're trying to sell this and make this affordable and available to the masses, we can't get people to go do that. So what we do is we've created a software. You set it up on your computer, you let it run, 24 hours a day or whenever you want. But when it's running, it's verifying the transactions in the network. Here we go. Here's an example. Here's the desktop wallet.
This is my wallet on the screen now, isn't it? It's not synced yet because I only just uploaded it. But this is a Capricoin wallet. Is that right?
Yep. So then you just need to basically unlock it, type your password, and then it will start syncing. It's going to have to download all the blocks from the last time, however long it's been since you've uploaded or turned on the wallet. But what happens is, like, let's say right now I send Adrian 10 Capricoin from my phone. Maybe his wallet on his desktop will see that transaction and verify it. So what he's going to do is his wallet is going to give the network 10 coins to use to make that transaction happen. And then once the transaction happens, he's going to get his 10 coins back plus more. That's the staking reward. So down the road, this alone could be a very lucrative part of the business just by itself. There's 12 ways to make money, and you can make a full-time income just by leaving your computer on. Imagine.
How do I sync? Patrick, this already synced a few days ago, but now it's gone back out to sync. What is that?
You need, because every time you log out and log back in, you have to unlock it. But I'm looking on there and I don't know. I don't have Mac. I have like file options. Can you click file and unlock?
There's no unlock button on here, is there?
I don't know Mac. There's instructions on how to do Mac, but I really don't know Mac. Is there a right click or you can't right click? I don't know Mac.
Right,
but yeah.
Okay.
But so then you don't have to have it on all the time. It's just when you want to make money, really. Yeah. So I literally went out. I just bought a little $200 computer. I moved all my coins over there, or most of my coins are over there, and I let it run 24 hours a day, and I get a couple of coins a day right now. In the future, 6 months from now, 5 years from now, I think this thing could be making me $1,000 a day.
Yeah. Azad is asking who's going to buy, if I want to sell those coins, those 23,000 coins of mine. He's asking who's going to buy them. So I got the history here of all these are all the trades taking place right now. Okay, is that right?
Yeah.
So if you go on this is the last trade that took place. Hold on. No, sorry, that's my order history. Let's go on to market. It's market history, isn't it? That's it there.
You go to your wallets.
Yeah, no, this is the list of all the trades actually taking place right now as we speak. So is that right? 9:14 p.m. 28th of April. Somebody's just bought 437 Capricoins, 1,400 Capricoins. These are all live trades, aren't they? Taking place right now.
Yep. Yeah. So this is the thing. Like I said, we don't just have a group of people that have the agenda to drive the coin up, that's buying and selling between each other. We are a global marketplace trading with all other currencies, all other cryptocurrencies, and we are recognized by the government as the same as all those other cryptocurrencies and currencies. So that's the main difference. We're transparent. We're not hiding anything here.
So if you look at this, Patrick, just to explain to Hazard there, all these trades are taking place today. Look, the 28th of April. That's page 1. I click on page 2. That's still the 28th of April. So people are buying and buying all day today. Look, aren't they?
Oh yeah, like every second there's a trade going through practically.
Page 3, people are still buying.
There's 5,000. There's 2,000. Yeah. I see orders for 10,000 all the time. I've seen 52,000 coins bought at a time. Like
this particular one here, somebody's just bought nearly 2,000 Capricoins. Look, at a buy at 9 o'clock tonight. So, this shows these coins are real and people are buying them, isn't it?
Question from Patricia. There's ways to back up your coins, and we have videos on all of that. So let's say something did happen to your computer and it crashed. There's ways to have your coin information backed up on a thumb drive, and you're fine. But for me, I just think that it's smart to have like a little computer that does nothing else but stake the coins. You don't have to do it right away. But when you start getting a lot of coins, you don't want to lose coins that could be worth a lot of money down the road. I know a few people now I've been able to connect with over the last year that were in Bitcoin, and they're like, oh, I had all these coins and I lost my login. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine. That's like millions of dollars some of these guys lost, and they just have no way to retrieve it.
Yeah. Valerie's asking, it's not possible. Like I can probably answer, it's not possible to set up 3 computers and stake on 3 IP addresses.
No point in doing that.
No.
Nope.
No. Thought not. Okay. Anyway, guys, we well over the hour, an hour and 15 minutes. So
yeah, my other call is going to come here in the next minute. So I imagine. We're going to
call it a night. We're going to do this every 2 weeks. But what I'm recommending, guys, is get a position within Vizionary, a silver position at least. That's 297 euros.
Show the different packages, because I'll just talk here until I get this call. But I'll show the different packages available, kind of what you get here with it. So there's no monthly fees. Buy the package that works best for you. You're not buying anything. You are exchanging your money for cryptocurrency. It's the easiest way to look at it. If next week you're like, oh, you know what? I just want my money back. Go sell the coins and get your cash. It's money. So that's our byproduct. And there's, like I said, there's no monthly fees. So depending on how many coins you want, you buy the package. It's going to produce the coins. If you want 3 slots, and each slot will produce a different amount of coins every week. So I can't really tell you how many coins exactly you're going to get. I can kind of give you an average, but the more you spend, the more coins you're going to get. And just imagine if you had a chance to go buy Bitcoin at, the coins at, Capricoin's at 50 something cents. Imagine if you go back and buy Bitcoin at 50 cents, and today it's sitting at $460 or $450 a coin. I'm not saying we're going to get there, but you can see, we've shown you here, we're the 5th best performing cryptocurrency in the world, and we have not even launched our company. We haven't shared the mobile app with anybody. We haven't got the merchants on board. We haven't released the replicated marketing websites. We are just now starting. Next year, we very well have the potential to be just as high as Bitcoin. So.
Okay, sounds good. Just one final question. David is asking, is Capricoin recognized by the banks?
I mean, it's recognized as currency, so yeah.
So it is recognized as currency.
Now, you're not going to be able to call your bank and say, hey, do you guys have Capricoin? Because no, they're not going to know the name Capricoin. Probably a lot of them don't even know what Bitcoin is. But when it comes down to it, it's going to work the same as money.
Yeah, and he's also asking, do you get your own crypto wallet? So do you get your own Capricoin crypto wallet?
Yeah, it's all free. You never pay anything for the wallets. There's mobile wallets and there's desktop wallets.
Okay then, guys. We'll call it a day, call it a night. Thanks, Patrick. And
yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me on here again. And sure we'll be doing this here not next Thursday, but the Thursday after that again. So anybody here that found this valuable, bring them on 2 weeks from now, and I'll have more time here to spend with you. I apologize. I know there's a lot of questions coming through, and I think Adrian can probably answer a lot of these now at this point, but I've also covered this. Every question you're asking here, I've addressed in multiple videos, probably even the last one we did here with Adrian. So if you want to post that link to those, prior videos that we did.
Yeah, I put my YouTube channel on it already. I'll put it there again of all some of the recordings. There's my YouTube channel, so we can go back on the weeks.
I see this security question about how to prevent hackers. This is the most safest, secure, encrypted way of moving money between people. It takes 74 years to hack the encryption with these automated robots that try to hack all this stuff. It would take 74 years. and the encryption changes every 10 seconds. It's virtually impossible. As long as you have a secure, strong password, I would only use this one password for this one thing, and don't make it like, you know, your mom's maiden name. It could be like a sentence. Do it long. This is your money you're protecting here. And you do something like that, and there's no way anybody could ever get your money.
Okay, then. I'll leave you go, Patrick, and thanks everyone for attending. And we'll do this every 2 weeks, same time. Bring some people along if you can. Let's get people educated within the cryptocurrency niche, and basically let's get promoting Capricoin. So I'll leave you go, Patrick. Okay.
All right. Thanks again, Adrian. You guys have a great one. I'll chat with y'all soon.
I'm gonna call. Okay,
Right,
guys. You still there? No, we lost it. We've lost Patrick. Okay, guys. So thanks for attending. Okay, I really appreciate this. This is not an easy business to, I say, get out there into the mainstream for the average, the average Joe blogs to understand, the average internet marketer. I know we all want this sort of get-rich-quick scheme and easy way to make money online, but just some little education on this, and I think you're going to go a long way. I'm really looking at this as a sort of medium to long term. I'm keeping my head in the books and watching all the videos within the cryptocurrency niche, and topping my education up all the time. And I think the Capricoin product, I really think that they've got something here that no other cryptocurrency has got. I really think that, and I'm really looking forward to this this couple of days break and training without being Benidorm, Spain, where I'm going to meet all the owners, the directors of the company, and all the other affiliates traveling from all around the world to get there. So if any of you guys want to come to Spain, it'd be a great place to meet for those. I think it's 4 nights, four nights or 5 days. That'd be a great place to meet up, have a few drinks, have some food together, and meet all the team involved with Vizionary on this this cryptocurrency Capricoin product. So that'd be a great place. I think it's the first week in September. Let me. I got the link here for that. If you want to read up on there you go. Let me put this link in the chat. That's the link to the. Oh, that's not going to work. I'll send this out on an email to you guys. All right. I'll send this out on an email to you. Regards to this. Let me get my screen back up. Just 2 minutes before we go. This trip here. Okay, I'll get this PDF into a file, and I'll get that out to you on an email so you can check this trip. There you go. Thursday, the 8th of September, a welcome day with a dinner. 9th of September is information and training all day on Friday. Saturday as well is information and training and recognition, and another farewell dinner in the evening. Sunday is team buildings and sightseeing for people who want to stay for that 1 day extra. And the 12th of September you go home, obviously. But if you just want to come for the 3 days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, that's when this all seems to be happening. Or even the 4 days, you've got the choice there. So I'm certainly going to be at this event. I've been to Benidorm a few times, but never to a place that looks like this. This looks like a real top-notch sort of 5-star plus hotel for sure. So let's get my screen back. So yeah, guys, get the word out there. Make sure you've got at least a silver position, at least 297 euros within this business, Vizionary. That's a one-time payment. It's no monthly. You're going to get a load of Capricoins within that price as well. You can even join for as little as 47 euros at the worst scenario. At least you get an affiliate link. You can start promoting this and getting out there. And then start buying some coins. You can buy coins extra on top of that. So you could start with that small amount and then start buying coins like I've done. As you can see my screen here on Bittrex, bittrex.com. I'll put this link in the chat for you as well. This is where you can check, where you can trade coins, bittrex.com. As you can see, there we go here. As you can see, I've got 20, click on my wallet. As you can see, guys, I've got 23,000 coins, 23,300 coins. So I'm not in this for sort of a get rich quick scheme. I'm in this until this coin goes up to $1, $2, $5, even $10. I'm not even thinking of touching these coins until this hits $230,000 in money. At the moment, that's only worth about about $12, $13, $14,000 worth there. So I'm waiting for the coin to hit $1, $2. If the coin hits $10, that's $230,000 in Capricoin, and I can sell that at the flick of a button, and the money's in my account at any time. So I'm in this for the long term, guys. I got Bitcoin as well. I don't keep my Bitcoin in this account, as you can see. I've only got half a Bitcoin there. So, but most of my money is going into Capricoin. Don't forget, I'm a property guy as well. I already own a load of properties, but I'm actually selling 10 of my properties. I'm selling a third of my properties to put into cryptocurrency, believe it or not. So that's how big I'm into cryptocurrency. I don't see the point of leaving all my money in property. I am diversifying and getting a third. I'm selling a third of my properties. I got 10 of my properties up for sale. As soon as those properties are sold and I got the money out, it's all going into Capricoin. That's how big I'm into this, So, and again, guys, if we can make some money off this, if we can bring our family, friends, and business associates into this business and get rewarded, get some free Capricorns as well, that's a bonus, So I would certainly look to get this out there, educate your family and friends, bring them along to this presentation. Don't forget, there's a Facebook group. If you want to come into that group, let me show you that group. Okay, you should be in this group. If you're not, then you need to get in there. Very, very important. There's a Skype group as well, and there's also a Facebook sort of fast chat as well. This is the group, guys. You're not in there. You need to be in there. It's the Vizionary official public page. Okay. We put this link in the chat. There you go. My computer's running a bit slow. Let me refresh that page. Yeah, that's the page there. Okay, that's one of the groups. And we also got another group called Visionary VIP members only. There's only a couple of hundred people in this one. We get that out on the chat there for you. There's the second group. Pop me a message on Facebook, because I can also add you into the private Visionary chat as well, which is, as you can see, this is my private chat. There you go, Visionary training. Okay. So we got a private app for this as well, where I can add you into this as well. So you're gonna have to message me on Facebook privately, and I can add you into this little what I call like a fast chat. There's 199 plus people in this already. So that is it, guys. Really excited about this. Second link doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, it does. I've clicked on it. It works. Try that one. Yeah, both those links worked. Hopefully. Yeah, it does work. Azad, cheers, Azad. Azad is saying it does work. Oh, it does not work, Azad. Okay. I'll have to add you in then, guys. Okay, send me a message on Facebook and I'll try and add you in, okay? Perhaps they set to private of some kind. So send me a message on Facebook as a reminder, and I may have to personally either invite you by email or add you in. So you need to get into these groups. You need to get into these groups, guys. As you can see, there's people being welcomed every day, and this is where it's all happening. All the updates are happening. And don't forget my YouTube channel. You okay? This is important. Hold on, let me share my screen again. This is my YouTube channel, okay? Make sure you You've got the link for this. Should have. Try and go through a list of these, okay? Start going through the list of all these recordings. This is a really good one here, Capricoin, which was done the other day. We put this link in the chat. I recommend you watch this one. It explains all about the cashback and the Capricoin itself, you know, the wallet itself. And I think it's about 45 minutes long. So it's, there you go. You need to watch this, guys. Very important. The world's first cryptocurrency payment solution with cashback. So that's very important. You watch that and go through all the other videos as well on my channel. Okay, I think that's about it. Like I said, the worst scenario, I would just get in a position within Vizionary. Get your affiliate link so you can start promoting this on all the traffic exchanges, as you know we all use. This is a real good product business to promote. This is going to be around for a long time. This is not going to be year to day gone in 12 months time. This is the technology behind this, the programming behind this is going to be around for a long time, and that's how much confidence I have in this product, you know. So this is getting my 100% attention. Okay, guys, I'm going to switch off, and this has been recorded. I'll put this in an email to you on the recording as well, if you want to pass it on to any of your friends, family, or business associates. And don't forget, give me a ring anytime. You've got my number. It's 07966 871 854. Give me a ring anytime, and we can catch up there as well. Okay, guys, I'm switching off, and have a good night, okay? Cheers, there.